then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say, we're going to govern those countries if you're incapable of governing yourselves, because enough is enough. We're done being invaded.
Because our own national security risk is at stake.
Exactly.
National security interests are at stake.
You can say that about pretty much all of Africa. They're incapable of governing themselves and benefiting their citizens because the governments there are all about looting and pillaging and lining their pockets and going shopping in Paris instead of actually making their country better.
People on the left are going to watch this. They're going to say, wait a minute, Erik Prince is talking about being a colonialist again.
Absolutely. Yes.
Of course he would say this. This is Erik Prince, the founder of Blackwater, the infamous mercenary private military group. In his heyday, he was known for getting billions of dollars in United States contracts, all for the purpose of weapons, training, armed forces, and sending mercenary groups into war-torn countries to continue destabilization and violence. His hands are very dirty. To try to clean things up, he actually started a fund called Frontier Resources where he targeted Chinese investors for the sole purpose of exploiting Africa's minerals. He basically would provide the security and the logistics for them to go into African countries that lacked infrastructure and were considered unsafe. So his whole business model is profiting off of the exploitation of Africa.
I backed my way into the mining business after running a counter-piracy program off the coast of Somalia, or actually on the shore of Somalia, which ended Somali piracy. And the first operation the guys did was 500 kilometers one way, a police unit that was built. And I thought, if we can do that logistically and unsupported, then maybe building a mine isn't so difficult. So I set off to start a private equity fund a few years ago, raised a bit of money. We ended up building a mine in Guinea, a bauxite mine, Alufair. We were very early investors on. We have a great copper block in the DRC. We found a lot of copper where no one had thought to look yet. And we built a geoscience business. And now that having gone well, decided to have a bigger go.